Arsenal versus Chelsea, the biggest game for this team so far. They played into the preseason and they are facing one another in the Florida Cup finale in United States of America in there for you. With Mikel Arteta naming his first starting 11, Zinchenko makes his debut for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal, with a man who goes by the names of Thomas Tuchel benching all his two signings he has so far brought in under the Toby Boyle era in here onto Rokani Media Football. I've always told you that there is no friendly between Arsenal and Chelsea. That's it. It's like between Manchester United and Liverpool, between United and Man City, there is no friendly. The same applies to Inter Milan and AC Milan. The same applies to Juventus and Inter Milan. The same applies to Real Madrid and Barcelona that are playing in America today morning. There is no friendly in these matches. It's always a battle that always calls for what we call a serious take on in here onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Obviously, the moment we've been waiting for has finally reached, and in here onto Rokani Media Football, we have the starting 11 of Arsenal to face Chelsea, and Thomas Tuchel has named his 11-man squad to face a side which goes by names of Arsenal in the for you. This is what Arsenal has done, and Mikel Arteta has done it. And guess who is starting? Zinchenko, making his debut for Arsenal, and he has been named by Mikel Arteta into his starting 11 as they play a side which goes by the names of Chelsea down in Florida. He needed this player. Nothing shows to us that he really needed Zinchenko badly. And I think he was fed up from Tavares and he said, all right, let me bring in Zinchenko, and he's starting into the Arsenal 11 as the second side, which goes by the names of Chelsea in the for you. When you look at Arsenal, they're having the following players in the for you on the field of play: Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus in there for you. So guys, that is the starting 11 of a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. And smash the like button, comment and share, and go in and do like Victor has done and tell me who do you think is winning this game of football, and tell me in there for you. By the way, there is something I've not put into what we call the live chat. I need to put into this poll. I have to ask you, who is winning the Florida Cup final? I need to put this in. Then options, we're having Arsenal, we're having Chelsea. All right, I've posed the question. There it is. So feel free to go into the live chat, give me your prediction, and then you can as well go into the poll, you can as well go into the poll and really vote. Who do you think is going to win this game of football as far as Arsenal and Chelsea are concerned in here onto a channel which goes by names of Rokani Media Football? We are really doing it like never before, and we're here to let you know that we are here to broadcast this for you because you guys always enjoy the match build-ups and you guys really show us love that is endless. So, substitutes, we are having Matt Turner, Hector Bellerin, Walters, Cedric, Tavares, Pablo Mari, Holding, Maitland-Niles, Lokonga, Elneny, Marquinhos, Pepe, Nelson, Balogun, and Nketiah in there for you. So, as you see that starting 11, that shows you that Arsenal is playing with a system of 4-2-3-1. 4 defenders, 2 central defenders, 2 fullbacks, 2 players to play in with a double pivot, then Odegaard, central attacking midfielder, 2 wingers, and 1 center forward in the for you. Now, let me show you how Arsenal is really going to stand. Ramsdale in goal, White right back, Zinchenko left back, Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba into the central defense, Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka into the double midfield pivot in there for you. Odegaard playing ahead of Partey and Xhaka as a central attacking midfielder. Then Bukayo Saka playing as an inverted winger onto the right attacking side of the midfield. Martinelli playing as an inverted winger onto the left side of the midfield in the for you, with Gabriel Jesus leading the line. Talking about Gabriel Jesus, he's the man responsible for scoring very many goals for Arsenal. He has so far played 4 games, scored 3 goals in all those games, and he has created 1, meaning that he has 4 goal involvements in 4 games. What a return. And this is what I really believe that he's going to translate from the pre-season and then take it directly into the Premier League as they play side which goes by names of Crystal Palace in there for you. Now, everyone will ask me, Rokani, if you want to ask Arsenal, why don't you show us Chelsea in there for you? What have Chelsea brought onto the field of play? Chelsea have that. That is the starting 11 of Chelsea in there for you. They are having Eduardo Mendy, James, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Emerson, Gallagher, Jorginho, Mount, Sterling starts, of course. Then Kai Havertz and Timo Werner start into that 11-man team that Thomas Tuchel has really brought out to face a side which goes by the names of Arsenal in the for you. Then substitutes, they're having Bentinelli, they're having Shamlav, Alonso Aspilicueta, Chilwell, Ampandu, Koulibaly, Sa, Kovacic, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Ziyech, and Batshuayi. That is the starting 11 of a side which goes by the names of Chelsea in the field. When you look at Chelsea, obviously they're having Eduardo Mendy in goal, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, and Emerson. Emerson? No, it's Chalobah, Thiago Silva, and who else? I'm not seeing someone else who's going to play in defense in the for you. That means he has changed his system. He's going to play with a 4-2-3-1. That's it. He's going to play with a 4-2-3-1. He's not playing with the back 3 this time around, because I would have seen close to 3 central defenders. But I'm only seeing 2. That is Chalobah and Thiago Silva. Emerson is going to play on the left back of Chelsea. James is going to play on the right back of Chelsea. Then Jorginho and Gallagher are going to play into the double midfield pivot of Chelsea. Mason Mount playing as a central attack midfielder. Timo Werner playing as a left attacking inverted winger. Then Sterling leading the line, and Kai Havertz is really going to play in the for you. Maybe it's going to be Kai Havertz. I think it's Kai Havertz or Sterling to lead the line in the for you, according to me. That's what I really believe into this game of football that is happening right about now into this place where we are right now in Florida, as Arsenal is talking on the side which goes by the names of Chelsea in the field. Remember, the last time Arsenal played Chelsea, they last played in the Premier League, and Arsenal beat Chelsea by 3 goals to 2. Remember, in that game of football, a man who goes by the names of Edin Ketia established and saved himself from being thrown out of Arsenal by scoring a brace. Ever since then, he scored close to 4 goals until the end of the season, and that really guaranteed Arsenal to give him a new contract that tied him at the Emirates until 2027. He signed a 5-year contract earning close to £100,000 a week at Arsenal. That is a man who goes by the names of Odegaard in there for you. But Zinchenko starting into this game of football really shows you that he was so much wanted. Arteta was so much fed up of Tavares and the injuries of a player who goes by the names of Kieran Tierney in there for you, because Kieran Tierney is really good. I rate him highly. He's on my top 5 list of the top 5 left backs in the Premier League. Robertson, Kieran Tierney, Luke Shaw, Cucurella, and who else plays very well? And maybe Marcos Alonso, because we had a very good season at Chelsea last season in the field. So that is how I rate them. So Kieran Tierney, I rate him highly, but the injuries can really get you fed up of a player. That's it. He's an injury-prone player. Remember, towards March, he got an injury, and they said they've ruled him out until the end of the season, and they expected him to play into the last game of the season. Guess what? He never did so. But he went and played for Scotland, I think, then returned. By the time he returned, we thought like he's really healed. And in the game of Nürnberg, he only played 30 minutes and then took him to the pitch. So it shows you that the manager was really fed up, and he couldn't wait to get in a left back in there for you, who's going to come in and play as a left back for a side which goes by names of Arsenal, because he was really trying Lisandro Martinez, because Lisandro Martinez was giving him 3 options: left back, central defender on the left side of the central defense, then as a central attacking and a central defensive midfielder in there for you for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. And after losing him, he went in for Zinchenko, who can also offer you close to more 5 options on the field of play, especially 4 going forward and 1 defensively as a left back, where he's being played today. It shows you how much Mikel Arteta was wanting Zinchenko. Zinchenko has been given his debut for Arsenal today and is playing for Arsenal as a left back in there for you. So I expect Thomas Partey and Xhaka to really dominate the midfield. That's it, because Partey is better than what Chelsea have got in the midfield. Gallagher and I think Thomas Partey is better than Gallagher and Jorginho. You get? Jorginho is so much good at get that one pass it, but the physicality bit of it is not part of his game. Thomas Partey, he combines all physicality, skill, technicality. Good player in there for you. And then they put in another steel metal of Xhaka. Xhaka is hard. He's going to play so much, adding so much to the forward line of Arsenal in there for you. But my main man, Odegaard, shot 8, and of which I really believe that's going to be the captain of a side which goes by names of Arsenal in this game of football, as the token side which goes by names of Chelsea in there for you. Then Gabriel Jesus is really going to come in through and do the difference for you. Now let's talk about the battles. The first battle you should really look at is between Gabriel Jesus and the 38-year-old defender of Chelsea known as Thiago Silva. That's the first battle you should really look at, because Gabriel Jesus is really a person or a centre forward who is not usual. He's not an orthodox number 9. You should know that. He's not an orthodox number 9. He's this kind of player who who will keep roving to the left and right flanks of the midfield. He will drop in the midfield to get that ball. And if at all you are really getting a player to man-mark him, you won't really get him anywhere. You won't mark him. You'll just find him scoring that goal in your net and returning to go into the celebration. That's a man who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus for you. But they're both Brazilians. They play for the Brazilian national team. I know Thiago Silva knows him a lot, and the same applies to Gabriel Jesus. He knows him a lot, and we are waiting for that battle. That's the first battle I really see that's going to really be so much heated up in there for you. Brazilian centre back versus a Brazilian forward. That is Gabriel Jesus versus a side which goes by the names of Chelsea's central defender in the names of Thiago Silva. Obviously, his pace has reduced, and Gabriel Jesus is 25. There is an age difference of 13 years. You expect Gabriel Jesus to capitalize a lot in there for you, but we've been told always that experience is the best teacher. Expect a man who goes by the names of Thiago Silva to go ahead and really defend Gabriel Jesus. But Gabriel Jesus is not a usual striker. He will go in and really make it hard for him to mark him. That's it. I 100% know that in the he's going to make it hard for him to mark him. And he knows that when I drift off the forward line, I can come into the midfield, do double passes with Odegaard, and I won't really wait for goals to come in, for balls to come in through, because Chelsea will suffocate my midfield not to get me supply in there for you. That is the first battle. The second battle is going to be in between Sterling and the central defense of Arsenal in there for you. Sterling is really a different kind of player. He's not a centre forward and is going to be played as a false 9. But he's playing for a team that doesn't create loads of chances. You know that very well. That is a team which goes by names of Chelsea. Doesn't create lots of chances, but the way he runs, his runs off the balls are really great. He makes those runs into the half spaces. You get? And he really creates lots of space for himself. I mean, him being short and tiny, he finds himself into a situation where he is not going to welcome a physical battle with any player, because physically, he won't beat any Arsenal defender physically. That's it. You get? But the fact is, he's going to be a threat to that back four of Arsenal. Reason being, he's not going to be stationed into a particular position. He's going to rove everywhere. Left flank, right flank, in the central axis, back in the midfield. That's what he's going to do. But Zinchenko is really going to also face some problems from that lad who goes by names of Sterling. But Zinchenko won't be afraid of him because he knows him. He knows the best that he can offer for a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. Another battle that you should be knowing about is that of Reece James and a player who goes by the names of Zinchenko. Zinchenko plays as a left back for Arsenal, and obviously is going to be directed to direct attack, or it's going to be exposed to a direct attack for a player who goes by the names of Reece James, because Reece James is really a very good player when it comes to doing those overlaps, especially flying onto that right side in the for you. And he's good. He made 11 assists in the Premier League last season and he scored 5 goals, meaning that he likes very much to encroach onto the 18 box area of the opponent, especially onto that left side in the field. And Zinchenko is going to be responsible for really marking him out of the game. Let's wait and see. Will he really mark out of the game? Zinchenko has to be having a very good communication with Martinelli, because that line is responsible for stopping Reece James. Reece James is one of those players that really plays good for Chelsea and is the one that really saves them in most of the games that they've been losing, or they've been the games they're on the brink of being lost by Chelsea. He comes in and really does magic from that side. So Arsenal needs to watch that flank of a side which goes by the names of Chelsea in their way, because Reece James is a different kind of player altogether in here onto a channel which goes by names of Rokani Media. Smash the like button, comment and share. 50 people watching in and only 7 have smashed the like button. Why are you doing that, guys? Smash the like button to 100 likes onto this video, because you guys really want us to get to the levels that you guys are at right about now in here onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. I'm having people in the comment section. I'm coming to your comments and read them out, but I would like first to analyze the battles between this game of football that are really going on, that you guys need to know in the for you, because I've seen those battles. I talked a bit about them, especially in the preview, but I think because now I'm having the confirmed starting 11 of a side which goes by the names of Arsenal and Chelsea, I can talk about them. Now, Reece James too is not safe, because Zinchenko is good going forward, and Zinchenko is going to cause a lot of trouble for the right back of Chelsea, that is Reece James. Obviously expect that to happen, because Reece James is really good defensively, but a player who goes by names of Zinchenko is also one who is so much skilled and very much known for really encroaching into that side where Reece James will be patrolling. It's between the wide area and the half space either for you. So Zinchenko is helping a lot at Arsenal and he's good going forward. As things stand, you'll expect him to really patrol that entire line. As Martinelli cuts inside into the half space, then Zinchenko will be playing into the wide area and utilizing that space, obviously finding Reece James. That battle you should be expecting either for you. Emerson Palmieri, not a fan of him, and is that kind of player whom I won't come in here and say that Ben White is going to face it rough in the for you. But let's wait and see, because if at all the manager has chosen him over Ben Chilwell and Ben Chilwell has been benched, that shows you that there is something special he has been showing out in the training sessions of Arsenal. That's why he's into this game of football. So, but not much battle, because even Ben White going forward is not really good. You get? So I don't expect a lot of action from the right back of Arsenal and the left back of Chelsea. But I expect Bukayo Saka to really cause nightmares, all havoc to Emerson Palmieri, that left back of Chelsea. I expect that to happen in this game of football, because Bukayo Saka, if at all he's got so much of the ball by Odegaard and Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka, obviously he's going to encroach that area where Emerson Palmieri is really going to be playing in there for you. So I will believe that it's not going to be an easy game, but it looks like Arsenal are having a stronger side. Obviously, Arsenal has played more games than Chelsea, and it looks like Arsenal have gotten the right shape of their team. Obviously, when you look at that team, it won't differ so much from the team that is going to play Crystal Palace. That's it. Who is not in this team that we are going to see? I think if at all Tomiyasu really recovers, we can see him in this team. I think that's the only inclusion that we can see in there for you. And Emily Smith-Rowe, if at all he really recovers early enough. Those are the only two players I expect to start or to come out and dislodge some of those that have been started into this starting lineup. But almost that is the shape of Arsenal that Mikel Arteta wants. For Chelsea, he has been a tinker man. You get? In the recent game they played, Kovacic and Kovacic and the player who goes by the names of Jorginho in the double midfield pivot. This time round, he has gone in for Gallagher and Jorginho in there for you, meaning that he wants some good movement in there for you and is playing with a single pivot of the man who goes by the names of Jorginho. Jorginho is going to protect the back four and the rest will really go in and move in there for you to really look for goals. But even him keeping and changing the systems, he has been playing a 3-4-2-1 and now he's at a 4-2-3-1. I don't know why he has gone for back four. Maybe Koulibaly is not yet fit. Maybe he's really trying to see to it that he plays safety first, and when it's all okay, he can go back and really bring in the likes of Ben Chilwell to go ahead and really emphasize his system of play in there for you. But he has not yet gotten grip to his first starting 11. That's it. That's it. And it's really going to spark lots of reactions to Chelsea fans all over the world because he has good players, by the way, because I really believe that Chelsea is one of those teams that really has enough forwards. Very many. They're having forwards in excess. Hakimi Ziyech, Timo Werner, sorry about that, Pulisic, Raheem Sterling, Hudson-Odoi, which other player there? They're having close to 7 forwards at Chelsea. I really believe that they should go in and really get rid of some because they give a manager hardships to really go ahead and really get in the team. You get? So 100% believe this team is really going to go ahead and really give us, these teams are really going to give us an orgasm worth being awake up to this time of the night. Secondly, William Saliba. I'm going to see William Saliba for the very first time being tested at a level of Chelsea. Now, in the games William Saliba played against Orlando City and Everton, he really looked good, physically fit. His calmness and composure in the box of Arsenal was extraordinary. Now we are waiting to see at this level that the tempo is going to be raised a little bit. Can he really keep that composure? Can he really be calm to that level? That's what we're really going to wait and see into this game of football, because it all goes back to him and the new contract Arsenal is going to give him. And I think he's playing for his life because he really needs this contract to be given to him by Arsenal in there for you. So let's go into your comments, guys, because it looks like you are really calling me to go in and read you and really see what you guys are up to in here for you. I'm having Victor says Arsenal win. All right. But I want you to say that Arsenal is going to win with the prediction that 2-1, 3-1, 10-0, any. So smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Gabriel Jesus to score 2 goals. Guys, you think it's that easy? All right, let's wait and see. I mean, it's him facing a defender who is 38 years of age. But they know one another very well. But that can give an advantage to either Gabriel Jesus or Thiago Silva. That is it. So Victor is saying Gabriel Jesus is to score 2 goals in this game. All right. You cannot rule him out because he's a typical number 9. And if at all Arsenal get him chances, he'll get himself on the score sheet. And by the way, even if they don't get him chances, he can create a chance from nothing. That's one thing I've known about a man who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus in there for you. Then I'm having Eugene Enoch. Arsenal will definitely take it. Arsenal fans, you are so much excited. Can you ring-fence your excitement? Do you think Chelsea have come here to do nothing? I think Chelsea are going to bring a game for you guys. Chelsea is going to bring a game to you guys. You wait and see. This game is going to be 50-50, but I believe that Arsenal is going to attack and Chelsea is going to be attacked because none of these managers believe in sitting behind as far as total football they play is concerned. Then, how are you, my brother? That is Garethini in there for you. Thank you for watching in. I'm good, my brother. How are you doing? Then I'm having Aruna Moriba telling us that Aruna Moriba from Bros Sierra Leone. Thank you very much for watching in. You are giving us a prediction of 2-1. All right, let's wait and see how Arsenal is really going to go ahead and really get this game done and dusted in there for you. Then Gareth in says, I'm Arsenal fan from Uganda. All right, thank you for watching in from Kampala, Uganda in there for you. And you're predicting that Arsenal is beating Chelsea by 2-0. Won't Chelsea score in this game? Guys, won't Chelsea score in this game? Let's wait and see. I think it's going to be so close. I think the margin of the result that is going to win this game is not going to exceed 1 goal. I think it's going to be like 2-1, 3-2, like that. 4-3, that's what I will believe this result is going to be. And I'm going to be very worried and shocked if at all the margin is like 2 goals. I'm going to be shocked and worried because I really believe that Arsenal players are a different fitness level than those of Chelsea, but I know Chelsea is really going to live up to the expectations of a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you, and they really match their fitness. I know that in there for you. Then I'm having Chelenget Philip getting you clearly here in Qatar. Jesus and Martinelli will destroy that defense of Arsenal, of Chelsea. Guys, as you're talking about Jesus and Martinelli, all right, I know they will destroy it, but also think about what they're really going to do to the defense of Arsenal. Because when you look at Arsenal, they've brought in a new entrant, Zinchenko. He signed yesterday, and today he's in the field of play. Obviously he's fit, but how is he going to really connect with his fellow defenders, especially the back four in the for you? I want to see how Zinchenko is really going to really go ahead and really connect with Gabriel Jesus, because they are all playing to the left side of that defense. So they need to share those responsibilities. They need to be communicating very well. And we wait and see how everything is going to happen in the for you. Chelenget Philip is saying, getting you clearly here in Qatar, right? Then you've said Martinelli to score for Arsenal 1 and Jesus 1. Oh my God. No Chelsea fans over here. And Arsenal is taking the day of Chelsea. Chelsea fans, where are you? Chelsea fans, where are you? Because you're nowhere to be seen, and they are really taking a day off you. Just know that they are taking the day off you in here onto the channel which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football in the for you. So I'm having Yusuf is telling me that 3-1 win for side which goes by the names of Arsenal in the for you. So Arsenal fans are taking the day, and they're really predicting that their team is going to beat Chelsea hands down in there for you. But everyone is entitled to his own opinion, guys. And by the 90-minute mark, we'll be knowing who is who and who has really gone ahead to win this game of football in there for you. But Arsenal is really looking good, though even Chelsea is saying, we are coming here not for jokes. We are coming here to bring a game of football to you guys because we are really here as winners. We are here to win. We are not here to play. That is a team which goes by the names of Chelsea, because they believe that this is the fair test they are getting amidst them not doing well in transfers, Rafinha snapping them, and Jules Conde looking like he's going to snap them and go to a side which goes by names of Barcelona. They're really trying hard to really fix the problems they're having as a team into their side of Arsenal in there for you. Fabio Vieira has been seen onto the pitch of play, and I want to see what Mikel Arteta is saying about the starting lineup as picked in there for you, because really looks like we need to know what he's really talking about this team in there for you, as this big game of the Florida Cup final is really underway in here onto the channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Obviously, everyone will come in and say that Arsenal will win because Arsenal fans are so much excited about their team, but that is something that you should really ring fence. You should also think about the threat that Chelsea comes with to your team. Have you thought about it? Have you really thought about it? Because even Chelsea is really a good team. Obviously, on paper, Chelsea is better than Arsenal. But the good thing with Arsenal is that they are trying to build a team, and none of the players that is so much crucial in their team is leaving. But when you look at Chelsea, it's depleted. 2 central defenders left, Christensen and Rudiger. They left on a free. They are also losing Marcos Alonso. They are losing Azpilicueta. So the team is not in good shape because it's losing its captain. That is Azpilicueta. So Arsenal is looking to be in a better shape than a side which goes by the names of Chelsea. I'm having Olekan Yusuf. I'm an Arsenal fan from Nigeria. Arsenal will win 3-1. All right. Arsenal fans are really giving themselves hopes in that for you. What if Chelsea really beats you up? What are you going to do in the end? All right. Then Jonathan is saying 4-2 win in favor for Arsenal. Rokani, I'll be a game with my goals. It will be a game with many goals. Yeah, I really believe that's going to be a game with many goals. Minimum of 3. 2 going to one side and the other going to one. So because I really believe that the result of this game is really going to be like 1 goal difference. They're not going to be so much huge difference like someone scoring 3 more goals than the other, all having a 3-goal difference. I will believe that the game of football between Arsenal and Chelsea is really going to be intense and serious. As I've told you earlier before that, there is no friendly between Arsenal and Chelsea. It's always a real game. They take the game to one another to see to it that they really get themselves a win in the face. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it like never before. And really tell me what to think about this game of football of Chelsea as they talk on the side which goes by names of Arsenal in the Florida Cup. Let's wait and see who is going to hold this Florida Cup in the for you. When you look at Arsenal, there are players you expect to come in through. There are players you would expect to come in through, especially when you look at their bench. Let me bring you the bench of Arsenal. When you look at the bench of Arsenal, there are players you expect Mikel Arteta to bring in later. Obviously, I don't expect Zinchenko to play 90 minutes. I know he'll play like 45, at most 55 or 60. Then Tavares will come in through, for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Then Cedric Soares, I know he'll get some minutes to play. I think Ben White will be really got out of the pitch. Then, which other player? I know Nketiah will play some minutes. Reece Nelson, having scored a goal, he gets himself a chance to come in and play for in that position of Martinelli. He comes there too, I expect. So I know that Arsenal will make other changes, but later in the 70th minute or 65th minute, according to what the manager will be reading this game like. Because Arteta is having this game to test his squad, whether it's really reached the levels. Having played 3 games, and they've conceded how many goals? 2. They've conceded 3 goals. Arsenal has scored 10 goals in 3 games. So, what is the manager up to? He wants to see how Arsenal is really going to play against a big side like Chelsea, because the game they're having as a season opener for Crystal Palace is really so tricky. Remember, Arsenal have won 1 out of their last 8 meetings with Crystal Palace. A worrying statistic. That's how the manager is really so much bringing in his confirmed 11 that he really believes that is going to take him through the season into this game of Chelsea, because he needs to test himself with his squad whether they are living up to what we call the expectations for the fans of Arsenal. So that is Arsenal in there for you, and Zinchenko getting his debut. Obviously, he's going to offer them a lot because Mikel Arteta is a manager who wants to build from behind. And that is what Zinchenko gets you in the field of play. He's comfortable on the ball, he builds from behind very well, and everything he does is really so much, and then get so much to where we are supposed to be in the for you. So your predictions are still welcome in the comment section below. There is a poll I've put up in the live chat. Go in and vote. Who do you think is winning this game? Arsenal or Chelsea? Go into the live chat and tell me what you think. Who is winning this game of football in here onto this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. Let's go to Chelsea and see what substitution do we think the manager of Chelsea will really make in there for you. I think Aspilicueta will come in through. Ben Chilwell will come in through for Emerson Palmieri. Then Koulibaly will come in through to play, I think, for Thiago Silva here for you. Then Kovacic will come in for either Jorginho or Garaga. Then Hudson-Odoi will get a position to play in there for you. Ziyech, Pulisic will also come in through to bless this game of Arsenal versus the side which goes by the name of Chelsea in here onto Rokani Media Football. I really want to see more of your reactions and predictions float into the live chat, because you guys are really good at what you are doing and good at telling me what you think about your side, the team that you support. Chelsea fans are not here to be seen. I don't know where they are, but obviously they are really not getting the best of the game they deserve, because Arsenal are really taking them for granted and saying that they have no chance into this game. So Chelsea fans, where are you? I'm not seeing any person predicting that Chelsea is going to win this game. No one. Chelsea fans, where are you at? Where are you at, Chelsea fans? No one of you is telling me that you're going to come in here and win this game of football between Chelsea and the side which goes by names of Arsenal. It's a final in the Florida Cup, and Sterling starts. Sterling is really going to cause traffic to that back four of Arsenal, because he is really going to be running everywhere. Marking him is hard. Marking him is hard, as I told you about Gabriel Jesus, that marking Gabriel Jesus is hard. Reason being, Gabriel Jesus is a mobile striker. He's dynamic. You get? He changes according to the situation. When you look at the game of Everton, Frank Lampard got his tactics wrong. What he did, he played with a back five, and he got one central defender. He sacrificed him to come in and mark Gabriel Jesus. But that was a number wasted, because Gabriel Jesus is not an orthodox number 9 who's going to be there waiting for service. If service does not really reach him as he wants it, Gabriel Jesus will go in and really make his own runs to get the service he wants. So that's where Everton got it wrong. And I really believe that this is where anyone who thinks that is going to outmark Gabriel Jesus gets it wrong, because Gabriel Jesus is always on his toes. He never puts a foot wrong. He's always running onto that pitch, and you see him sometimes drop deep into the midfield to go ahead and really get that ball in there for side which goes by the names of Arsenal in there for you. After the Arsenal game, there is the El Clasico in there for you, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, and we are waiting to see whether we'll come in here and really broadcast you and bring you that game in here very, very well in here onto the field of play. But smash the like button, guys. Smash it. Smash the like button like never before. Let me see. Do I have some other people commenting into the live chat? I'm having Chengelet Philip. Is Fabio Vieira in the substitutes? No, he's not. He's not in the substitutes, but I've seen him somewhere. Let me show you. Let me show you Fabio Vieira. He has traveled with the squad, but he's not onto the lineup or the squad of Arsenal that Mikel Arteta is really going to go ahead and really name into this game of football in there for you. When you look at the bench, he's not there. Let me first show you the bench of Arsenal. It means you've just joined us. The bench of Arsenal has the following players: Matt Turner, Beralin, Walters, Cedric, Tavares, Pablo Mari, Holding, Maitland Niles, Lokonga Elneny, Marquinhos Pepe, Nelson Balogun, and Nketiah. That is what Arsenal is all about. No Fabio Vieira, no Kian Tierney, no Tomiyasu, no Emery Smith-Rowe for you. But let me show you that Fabio Vieira is on the pitch. He has really coming through with what we call his teammates in here to really give them the best that they deserve, as in support in there for you. All right, that is Fabio Vieira posing for a photo with Gabriel Martinelli. You've seen him very well. He's not part of the squad, but he's there available. Good news is that he has started to train with the team. You know that very well. He has started to train with the team, and he's so much okay with the club, and we can't wait to see him put on that jersey 21 for Arsenal and really offering something for the club. In the game like this of Chelsea, you can't bring in a player like Fabio Vieira. One, he's just recovering and returning from the minor foot injury he had been really having. So what if you put him into that game of play and they really step on him again and really gets injured again? So it's better to prepare for the season other than really looking at this minor win that is really meaningless, especially in the preseason, because even if you win against Chelsea, does it guarantee you that you're going to come in and complete in the top of positions? No, the answer is no. So I don't really believe that Mikel Arteta is that kind of coach who's so desperate to really hurry a player like Fabio Vieira. But the good thing is that Fabio Vieira is back in training, Emily Smith-Rowe is back in training, Tomiyasu is back also. So we are waiting to see how Arsenal is really going to go on and really future and line up as a play side which goes by the names of Crystal Palace in that game of football. 16 minutes left to the game to start. So guys, I'm here waiting to see what Arsenal is really going to come in here and really show us today, especially as far as this game of football is concerned, as they're playing a side which goes by the names of Chelsea in there for you. Am I having some other people in here into the live chat? Let me see. I'm having Aloysius Kabia, Arsenal 2, Arsenal 4, Chelsea 2. All right, let's wait and see. Then Elijah Kamara. Are you guys going to show the game? Obviously, no. We don't show the game. Reason being, we don't have copyright and part into the game. You know that very well. You know that very well. Where to watch the game? Arsenal website, www.arsenal.com, and you'll be watching the game live and clear in there for you. Now, it's time to end the chat. It's time to end the chat and see how people have predicted in there for you. End the poll, and let's see who has predicted who and who is winning in there for you, as you guys have really come on through and attended to this live in there for you. I'm having 58 votes. Arsenal to win, 87%. Chelsea, 12%. Oh my God. 87% of the viewers of Rokani Media Football believe that Arsenal are really winning. 12% believe that Chelsea are really winning. That means 87% are saying Chelsea is going to lose. 12% are saying Arsenal is going to lose in the face. So it's all in your hands. Tell me what you think about this game of football as Arsenal takes on Chelsea in there for you. Then Charlie is asking me, do you have to pay? Yeah, close to how many pounds? It's £6 or £7. That's what you have to pay in there for you. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Smash the like button, comment and share. Your reactions are welcome in the section below. Just how many minutes left? 14 minutes to the start of the game, and we'll be here watching it, and we'll be back with a match reaction when this game of football really comes to an end. I go by the names of Rokani David. Thank you very much for being part of this live in there for you, and I know that you are missing me, but I also miss you too. But before I really leave, let me show you this. Those that support Arsenal, there you go. Your starting 11 has the following players. Ramsdale as the goalkeeper, Ben White as the right back, Zinchenko left back, Saliba and Gabriel playing to the central defense, Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka in the double midfield pivot, then Saka playing as an inverted right winger onto the right attacking side of the midfield, Martinelli playing on the left wing as an inverted right winger, then Odegaard as a central attacking midfielder. Gabriel Jesus is leading the line for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. Let's go to Chelsea. Chelsea having Mendy in goal, James as the right back, Emerson Palmieri as the left back, Chalobah and Thiago Silva in the central defense, Jorginho and Gallagher in the double midfield pivot, Mount, central attack midfielder, playing behind the center forward of Chelsea. Obviously, they don't have one. They're playing with the false 9. Then Sterling, Havertz, and Werner are the 3 forwards for a side which goes by the names of Chelsea in there for you. So that's what I had for you, because I felt like it will be very bad to end this video without really bringing you the lineups of these teams either for you. Then I'm having where I'm from. It kickstarts off at AM. Yeah, right. That means you are either Nigeria, United Kingdom. You are 2 hours behind that for you. So Geoffrey Sechikubo, bro, the game is very complicated. It's a draw, all right. It's the very first time I'm getting someone telling me that this game is going to be drawn. Almost 99% of the people that have been giving predictions into the live chat have been telling me that Arsenal is really going to win. So Godfrey Sechikubo, thank you for really thinking out of the box. I don't know which team you support, but if I told you support Arsenal, fellow Arsenal fans won't be okay with you because you've gone ahead to put up such a prediction in there for you, because most of them have been saying Arsenal is going to beat Chelsea 2-1, 3-1, 4-2, 4-0, 3-1. So that's what they went for in there for you. But Everyone is entitled to his own opinion. I really respect your opinions onto this channel. And thank you very much for watching in. I sign out for now. See you later when the game is done with the match reaction and highlights. I'm out. Rokani David is my name. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily.